And coming to the XUV700, Mahindra needs a big hit. I mean, they have done tremendously well with Thar, but again, they need a big hit to drive on that SUV story in the country. Gaurav, I want to get a sense. How big of a hit do you expect XUV700 can be for Mahindra, and can it deliver what they're eyeing for a long time? Gaurav, you're on mute again.
I think as far as pricing is concerned, I think they're trying to target a wider bandwidth they're targeting both the side from higher end of the Seltos and then going till the Safari upper end, right? So this is a higher width bandwidth, 12 to 22 lakhs, what I believe they're targeting. Well, if you wanted to say that's just aggressive pricing, I have a bit different view here that even though it looks like, but yes, an introductory pricing strategy, I believe it is this they are following right now. If we talk about Thar, yes, Thar they have done well, but there's always a gap between what initial report says and what they deliver. We initially heard about the Thar as being very hit, and they're going to do 50,000 bookings, and good bookings they got already for the Thar. But unfortunately, they're able to deliver only 23,000 in the last 1 year. So that's a worry. What we see, they have to ramp up, and they felt the heat of the semiconductor again there in the Thar segment. In this XUV700 segment, they got benefit of the gasoline engine. That's definitely it's a benefit for them, and they're very smartly positioning their vehicles variant to variant, and then they have a benefit that Ford has already cancelled their volumes. But overall volume, if you wanted to ask that, I think they are going to at par of XUV500, around 40 to 45, 50,000. That's all that they're going to do. That's what right now.
Hormazd, do you think it's an SUV killer?
Well, I think if you look at the specs, look at the pricing, just on numbers on a spec sheet, they've hit it out of the park. No two ways about that. Even the car over the last 2 days. So I think, really, I think for them, it's, I wouldn't say make or break, but this is their kind of attempt to just claw back lost market share in SUVs. But as Gaurav said, I think their main challenges, and I think Mahindra has been worst hit out of all the OEMs on the supply side. They've really had supply issues, production constraints, and really, it's really sad to see a product like the Thar, which has so much demand. Waiting list going into 8 months, 10 months. I mean, that's just absurd. That's not a good situation to be in. Of course, great to have the demand. So I don't think demand is going to be a problem for them. I think it's more the supply side which they need to take care of, because I think you can see with the new management, there's a kind of a new determined focus. They've shared all the areas in which they know they can't win. So, even on MPVs, Marazzo, it's going to be phased out eventually. The small KUV100, which was going into Maruti territory, you can't fight over there. So they are absolutely focusing on areas where they can win. And I think what's happened with that is that, all their resources are channeled into fewer and bigger bets.